Hey guys, what is up? It's your girl Allie Bug, and today I'm gonna do a quick Q&A video. If you're noticing something familiar, yes, I just made this video right after making my makeup video. It's not really a tutorial, it's just watching me do my look that I did in this video, and I'll be posting pictures on social so you can check it out up close. These are the swatches from the makeup palette that I used that was featured in that video, so be sure to check that out when I have a total of 18 questions. A bunch of you throughout all of my socials and Discord asked me a couple of questions. I really didn't have the time to write down everybody's username, so I just made it completely anonymous. So if you recognize your question, feel free to claim your question in the comments. Alright, so the first question is, what kind of social media influencer would you like to be? Well, to be honest, that's a hard one because I do a lot of things and there's not anything in particular that I'm trying to be. I think I just really want to be a successful creator in general, and get seen by more and more people and really get the word out there about a lot of important things. You'll notice sometimes on stream we talk about a lot of serious things, and that's just because a lot of people try to hide the truth, and especially about taboo topics, and I'm not one to stay quiet about any of those things. As a lot of you may know. So I think I just want to be the best kind, and the one that stays true to herself from start to finish, and try to do the best that I can to provide the best content for everybody and be 100% truthful and honest at all times. So I hope that answers your question. Number 2 is, how much would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck can chuck wood? A woodchuck and a half. Number 3, how do you feel about Parenthood? Alright, so the video's over. Just kidding. No, the video's not over. I'm joking. Parenthood is crazy. It's insane. I wouldn't trade it for the world, but I'm super grateful to have my son. He's taught me a lot, but it is very stressful and very hard. Today being one of those moments of it being extremely hard. Very, very hard on the mental, and I have my own problems, my own mental issues and anxiety. So it's definitely a lot harder for younger parents than anything. Especially when you have traumas that haunt you and you don't want to repeat those mistakes. It can get really difficult. Number 4 is, what is one place you would love to visit? Honestly, I've always wanted to go to Italy or Greece. Those are like the main ones. If I had to pick between the two, probably Greece. I've always wanted to visit Greece, to enjoy the food, the luxury of just being in that gorgeous place and admiring nature and the culture. So let's see. Number 5 is, what kind of movies make you cry? Honestly, movies like The Notebook, even a lot of Disney movies. Doesn't matter if it's a real IRL or if it's animated. If it's got some sort of strong story to it, especially something I can relate to, I will cry. I've had a lot of things happen to me in my life, and so it's hard for me to watch a lot of movies and TV. I think that's why I stopped watching a lot of movies and TV, and anime is about the only thing that I do watch, and even still I still get emotional about it. Yeah, that's just what happens when you have a lot of triggers. Have you ever been in a car crash? This is number 6. Yes, I've been in 2. And they both were not my fault, but in a way they were. Well, the first one not so much, because it was a 3-way collision and I was the last out of it, so no. The second one, I guess I could have waited for the male truck driver to drive off, but they weren't even in the vehicle. I watched them, I waited, and then I seen them get in the vehicle, and then I waited again, and they weren't moving, and when I went around them is when they chose to start moving. So I'm traumatized by it. Honestly, I can still drive, but everything just makes me so annoyed and paranoid because people drive so wild, especially here in Florida, and it's stressful. So what's your most used emoji? The laughing one. I laugh a lot. What was your favorite dino growing up? I gotta look up the name to this because I don't actually remember the name of it. Sorry for the background noise. I can't seem to get peace and quiet here ever. Brontosaurus is the name of them. They were a large sauropod, a group of typically large dinosaurs with the long necks and long tails. It lived during the late Jurassic period from about 156 to 145 million years ago. I like them because honestly they were herbivores, they were very docile creatures, and they seemed to be very sweet. So, and then I told my boyfriend yesterday, I was like, if they did fight, they fought with their necks, and I thought that was pretty funny. Would you rather someone always tell the truth or protect your feelings? It's number 9. I would rather you tell me the truth, you know, like, I don't want fake friends around me. I don't need that. I feel like if you're gonna be in my circle, like, you need to be 100% with me 100% of the time. There's no sense protecting my feelings because I've been through so much shit that there's nothing left. So really, there's nothing you could do to make it worse. So yeah, always tell the truth. Number 10 is, if you were trapped on an island with one person, who would it be? I think you all know the answer to that, but Jiggly, of course. You know, he is the one person that gets me through a lot and brings me so much happiness and joy. Number 11, if you were any food, what would you be? I don't know. I'd be a potato, because a potato is so versatile. You could literally be anything. One food could be so many different things. So I'd be a potato. Also, like, hi, I'm lumpy, so it makes sense. Number 12. What's something nobody knows about you? When I was about 7, 8 years old, my dad took me, my sister, and his ex-wife at the time to Puerto Rico, and I learned how to surf there. It was really, really awesome. I've not surfed since, but I took on wakeboarding later on in the years when I was a teenager here in Florida, and I've not done either of those things in a very long time, but I do know how to do them. Number 13, how tall are you? I am 5'1", and I feel like the person that asked this question trolling me hard because I talk about my height all the time, so y'all know damn well how tall I am. Number 14, how many siblings do you have? I have 2 actually on my dad's side, a sister and a brother, but I do not talk to them because the stepmom does not like me, so that sucks. Number 15, who are some of your inspirations? I have so many, but to boil it down to maybe 5. And if we're just talking about beyond streaming, just in general, Jennifer Lopez and Mariah Carey, those 2 are definitely 2 of my biggest inspirations. Actually, I can replace Mariah Carey with Alicia Keys. I think that I probably look up to her a little bit more just because she comes from the same background as me versus Mariah Carey. So J-Lo and Alicia Keys. And then if we're just talking about inspirations for streaming, Fatal Seductions. I freaking adore and love her. She is super sweet and just, I don't know, something about her streams, you never get bored being there. She keeps you laughing. She's gorgeous, beautiful to look at, always keeps me laughing, and is just super supportive and nice to her friends. And I aim to be like her, in the streaming world, popping off and acknowledging everybody, respecting everybody, supporting everybody. That's what it's all about. So definitely Fatal Seductions. Also a really good friend of mine. I'll leave her link in the description as well, so you can check her out. Nikola Tesla, honestly, his teachings about the importance of 369 and really helping with my period of enlightenment and awakening, and reading all of his works. And that kind of leads me to my next one, Alan Watts. Alan Watts' teachings I listened to on YouTube that helped me through a lot. His voice is just so calming, and he was one hell of a philosopher of his time. So you guys, if you don't know who he is, go check him out. I'm sure you could do a Google search and learn more about him. But those are my 5 inspirations. Number 16, have you ever shot a gun? Yes, and everybody knows the story about what happened to my baby daddy, but we're not going to talk about that on YouTube. So hello, you want to know more about that, you can come visit me on Twitch and ask me. But yes, I have, and it was a revolver. Number 17, have you ever binge watched any movie or show? I don't know how you could binge watch a movie. I guess if there's a saga that makes sense, but yeah, I mean, anime. I binge watch anime all the time. Show, the only true show that I've, because I'm not a big TV person, like I said earlier, but the only show that I honestly, truly binge watched from start to like almost to finish, I never got to finish it because I stopped having Netflix for a while, was Once Upon a Time. Amazing show, like Chef's Kiss. If you love fairy tales, you will love that show. You should check it out. It's, I think it airs on ABC. I don't even know if that's even a thing anymore. They probably canceled it. I don't know. But it's a really, really good show. Number 18, last question. Sweet, savory, or both? I told my boyfriend, I was like, I love this question because I'm sorry, but both. Have you ever had chicken and waffles? That's a prime example of how savory and sweet works perfectly together. So anyways, thank you guys for these questions. This was kind of fun to do. You know, you got to learn a little bit more about me, and you gave me a chance to sit down with you once again and do a nice little video like this. It's been a while. My day's been super chaotic, and I've not really had a lot of time to do any content. I'm really, really trying really hard to push this stuff out. So thank you for being so patient with me and supporting me. And I will see you guys on the next video. If you did enjoy this, leave a comment below, like, subscribe, and share with your friends. See you on Twitch next time I'm live, or if you catch me on every Monday, I do stream Paladins here on my YouTube channel, on the gaming channel. So I will see you then. Peace out, Girl Scout. Bye.